Hey everybody, what's shaking? And welcome back to the Plant Powered Runner live stream. Wow, what a week it has been, everybody. Holy Toledos. It's hard to believe it is Sunday once again. So I just wanted to say, wow, unbelievable what we achieved this week. It was just floored me. Today is it's exciting. I'm going to be bringing my daughter on today, and we're going to be talking about MAF training and dance and how the two can kind of come together and how we can use it in other aspects of our life with other types of training, whether it be cycling or swimming and I'm going to be taking all of your questions as well. So you can just post them in the comment section there, and I will get to all of your questions today. I will answer all of them. They can be personal, they can be running related, they can be MAF, they can be for my daughter, they could be whatever. And if you've got kids and they want questions answered regarding whether they're dancing or whatever, I'm sure that my daughter would be more than happy to answer their questions as well. So here we go. Okay, now that you already know what the forecast is like here, I can take that off the screen because, man, it's crazy. What I did want to say is thank you to all of you for subscribing, watching the videos, learning, asking questions, commenting, liking, and all those fun things, because man, I can't believe literally I'm over 3,000, and I'm very, very grateful to the Plant Powered Runner community, because man, it warms my heart. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you who have done all those things, who have shared it on social media. It's awesome. I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, so that is really awesome, guys. So I want to ask you guys, how is your training going? Like, how are things with you? What's happening in your training, right? Comment below. I have not had a very good week, right? And I said it in my video this morning. Just got my coffee. I said it in my video this morning that, my training hasn't been going well this week because I've only run one day this week, guys. Work has been a little busy, and morning times that are typically kind of quiet for me have actually gotten really busy. Like I was up and out of the house this morning around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Same thing kind of yesterday. So trying to fit in that run while trying to edit and family life and stuff like that in the evening into the wee hours of the morning doesn't work very well. So I have to figure out my balance of how that's going to play out in the future, because I can't allow that to continue. There's just no way that I can get ready for a 100-miler if I'm not putting in the miles and I'm doing what I need to do. So I know that's got to change. So yeah, there's that, which is, it's my own doing. I mean, it's work. It's things are, it feels like it's spring and it's not even spring yet. So anyways, I'm grateful. I'm very happy with all of that. I just need to figure out my kind of training schedule a little bit better. That's really what it comes down to. So let me know where all you guys are coming in from, whether it's the UK, whether it's Spain, the United States, Australia. Comment below. Let me know where you guys are all at. I would appreciate it. And as we go through, if you guys like this, like the video, please hit the like button. It really means a lot to me. And again, I want to read all your comments today, guys, and ask me anything. It doesn't matter what they are. So I guess the other thing is we've hit this milestone, and I mentioned last week that I've got channel memberships set up. That works. So if you want more than just these videos, if you want more of me, then there is a way to do that, right? And so you can kind of click below. You can click the join button to donate to the channel. And yeah, it's awesome. And that's only for people who want to go to like the next level up, basically. All right. So yeah, so post your comments. We can discuss them. And with all of those things kind of said, my daughter is in the lobby kind of waiting. I'm going to bring her on. And yeah, we'll be able to answer your questions, and we're going to be talking, all kinds of fun stuff. So here she is. This is my daughter, Katie. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? So what's going on? You excited?
I've been sitting here listening to you for 5 minutes, and it's been amazing.
Oh,
I don't often see like the beginning of your live streams. I just usually join like in the middle or near the end. So
well, there you go. Well, I'm going to throw questions to you. We're going to answer all of the people who are commenting and putting their questions in. And yeah, so I mean, there's a couple of different things that we're going to talk about today, which is cool. And I guess the first thing I want to say is thank you to my daughter for setting up a lot of my Discord server stuff. She's been the one behind the scenes. So if you're in the Discord server and you were chatting and doing pictures and all the other fun stuff that we do in there, she's the one who's been setting up a lot of things behind the scenes. And she says, hi, Fred.
There's been a lot of late nights working on things and a lot of going over things multiple times and technical stuff.
Look, it's hard to do it all on my own, right? So I had to hire somebody. And yes, I'm paying her. Okay. She will be paid for her time.
And also I wanted to mention something about the channel memberships is I'm going to start taking on a couple little like short little clips and videos possibly for his memberships of kind of like a behind the scenes of a late night up editing or some things that you guys don't see before a run or after a run or just what our normal kind of day looks like, I guess. And from my point of view, basically kind of exposing him a little bit. That's going to be for some membership people. I'm going to expose my father, and he's agreed to this. So we're
well, it's crazy because I don't even know some of the videos he has of me. So that should be pretty crazy, right? So KK, thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. You've been our first one, and I'm very grateful to you. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I did, and it's all good. So let's dive into a question for my daughter is, so you see how I'm training using heart rate, right? Right. And run at the same heart rate all the way through. How would that apply like to like another sport, right? And in your case, it would be dancing, like, because with you have like high intensity, go, go, go. But how long does that last, especially when you're in kind of competition and all that kind of stuff?
So I think the difference between running and dancing is dance is often, especially if you're competing, your dances are 2 to 3 minutes, like 2 to 3.5 minutes long. So you're going all out for just a very, very short period of time. Whereas if you're running, you're going long distances. So you're going to need to have that stamina up to go longer. Whereas for me, I only need things for like short amounts of time. I mean, obviously stamina like for classes and stuff. I need to have that up, but it's more getting like the stamina and everything for a short amount of time rather than a longer amount of time, I guess.
So you're going to be dancing more like anaerobically, right? Which is where your heart rate really kind of like, spikes, right? But I think you would need to still have that endurance to be able to go, right? Because
exactly. And that's why like not just the like my actual dances, like that's why having the classes are good. Is because you have like an hour-long class and you're going and you have breaks, but you keep going, you're doing your moves, you're doing your syllabus, whatever you're doing. So you get that endurance up as well. So then that also helps for shorter amounts of time.
So when you're training, because we're going to talk about like the training aspect, and then we'll talk about like maybe you can kind of talk about what some of those strength, because here's the thing, right? A lot of people want to know about strength training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're really good at this, right? Your abs are like rock solid, way stronger than I am. So yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
we need to post a little ab workout video of our behind. Now, this is going to be another behind the scenes thing, I think. It's quite entertaining to watch you try and keep up. I'm not calling you out at all, but
yeah, Katie's really strong, right? Like when she goes at it, she's man, like I can't keep up, right? Like I'm just dying. And the thing is, trying to access those deep ab muscles, right? Those really, really deep ones. It's very, very hard for me to activate those. And so, my wife and my daughter were kind of trying to teach me how to activate using my pelvis and try to activate those deep muscles. And it's, man, I don't know. It was really hard. And I wish I could activate them as well as they do. I don't know.
It's practice.
It is, right? But I mean, like, so what would when you're in the middle of full on training, okay, forget about, the pandemic and everything else that we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a normal cycle of training, what does that training look like in terms of, from strength to you being at the studio? Like, how does that look, right? And what kind of intensity is it there, right? Like
I would say it depends kind of what you're doing. As we get towards competition, obviously training gets harder and we practice more and things like that. Or if we have an exam coming up or something like that, we're obviously working towards something big. But other than that, I usually dance about 12 hours a week-ish. And some of that's like competition dances, some of that is technique, some of that's strength, some of it's air endurance. So we usually have a couple conditioning classes a week, and then we have some other skills classes that we use for skills. So yeah, when we're not in a pandemic, my usual week is pretty busy. And next year when I'm going off to school for dance, I'm going to be dancing about 30 hours a week, I think, first year. And then only getting more from there.
Wow. Okay. So I mean that's quite a bit of dancing. Now, how do you plan on so do you do anything other than just dance? Like, where do you see full on train? Like, I guess it's hard to know what they plan on kind of going through with you with regards to conditioning when you're dancing.
Honestly, kind of depends on the week, but we can go through either Pilates stuff, we can do yoga sometimes, or focus on your abs, arms, legs. It just kind of depends on what my teacher wants to focus on that day. But we'll alternate throughout the weeks and focus on one thing each class usually.
Okay.
So
So if you guys have any questions for Katie, just she'll answer them for you. So with regards to your training, you like to run, but you don't really run.
Yeah.
Right. You'll go out for a run sporadically, like not set in stone like I am, right? But you'll go out from time to time, right? Stop reading Fred's. You got to answer my question though. So is it just dance? Is that the only thing that you're going to do? Or, like, what do you like?
What do you mean?
So if you're dancing,
yeah,
and you're training at that level, like, is there other things that you could be doing that could help you in your dance? What would those be?
I mean, our teachers give us strength exercises that we can do outside of the studio that can help, or like little things throughout the day. Honestly, stretching is one of the biggest things you can do every day. I make sure to do that at least once a day, just so I keep everything warm and moving. But just stay active. Don't. I know it's hard during the pandemic and everything, but don't just sit in bed all day. Just try and get out and keep moving, and don't get out of like your routine, because if you start to slow down with your training or whatever you're doing, it's hard to get back into it.
So how have you experienced when you get out of training, how long does it take you to get it back? Right? Because if you don't stretch, if you're not working on your abs, you're not working on your moves, like with dance, components, right?
It depends. Sometimes it can take a week, like depending on what it is. It can take a week, but sometimes it can take up to like a month or 2 months, depending on how long it's been since I've done something. So
Okay.
say I take like a month off of doing turns, it will take me a little bit to get back into the routine and back into like the movement. I mean, I've been doing them my whole life, so it's like it's kind of a second language for me. But it's still like it takes a little bit to get back into it.
So I just wanted to say, Maria, thank you. Maria, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that donation. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you. That was very, very nice. Very kind. So I think with Katie, I think it's kind of like training when we're running, right? If we've built up an aerobic base, if we take off a week of running, it's not so bad, right? It's the same thing with you. If you take off a week or two or whatever, it's not so bad because you've been doing this since you were like 5.
Yeah.
Right. So you're very flexible. You can do all these things, right? You're able to do point, right, on your toes and all that kind of stuff, right? It's quite amazing. And for me, I mean, I look at that and go, oh, I can't imagine. But then again, you're coming from all these years, right? So it's not so bad when you kind of come back, right? But how about your abs? Like, how about those muscles that you kind of neglect for a while? Do you find it harder?
I have to say, definitely over, I'd say like Christmas break, like beginning of December to about now, I have taken time off, and it's been hard to get back into it for sure. And especially finding the motivation to do it. Which is why I like when we do things together, is because it keeps me motivated. And I feel like right now, a lot of it is I'm doing it like by myself. Like I'm not with my dance friends. I'm not at the studio. So there's just so much, like there's just that much less motivation to get out there and do something.
Do you find like the motivation can be fleeting? Like it's there and then it's just gone, right?
Yeah, it can be there for 1 minute and then the next. If you don't do it that 1 second, it's gone. Yeah.
Well, what do you do? So what do you do when it hits, right? Like how do you get into the mindset of like, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go out and I need to rehearse. I need to do like my planks or my core exercise that you do. Like, how do you turn the head? Like, how do you turn that into something, right? To make it happen.
Honestly, just think that the longer I go without it, the harder it's going to be to start back up again. It's honestly what it is.
Yeah. That would be something that's a little crazy. Okay, so I want to welcome some people that are here. Bart, nice to have you here, man. Belgium is present. I hope you and your family are fine. Yes, we are doing awesome. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Chris, that running guy, thanks, man. It's always good to see you here. Flaming Sword, nice to see you here as well. That's awesome. SF Lawyer 98, nice to see you here as well. Maria, thank you very much. Good to see you as well. Thank you for that donation. That was kind. Gunnels, good to see you here all the way from, wait, where's the flag from? Katie, do you know that flag?
I'm not in school this year.
Oh man, I know it and I don't know. It's on the tip.
Yeah, I'm right there too.
Sorry about that.
I promise I did pass geography class.
I know. I did too. Chris says that his start to his running year is going well, right? 3 50-mile weeks, which is awesome. Maria was saying that I had a great first week and then I didn't run for week 2 at all. Hey, I get it. I'm in that mode. Last week I ran 1 day and it was bad. Like all the rest of the week I haven't run. depending on how things go when we finish the live stream, I actually may head out today when I finish and go for a run. I might. Just all depends. Running Fred. Hey, buddy. How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Katie, I'm sure you can say hello.
Hi, Fred.
he is all for you. He's an advocate for you right now, Katie.
Fred, friends.
Southwest Florida. Woohoo! Nice and warm. It's awesome, Maria. Cuddles. I only ran twice this week. Oh, wait. You only ran twice too? Wow. Martin, hello to all. I am Martin. I'm from Copenhagen. Wow, Denmark. Subscribed since yesterday. Awesome. Good to have you here, man. Appreciate it. Look, there's all kinds of videos.
Welcome to this crazy journey.
Welcome to the craziness.
There's never a moment of sanity. It's all insanity.
Not every week we're going to be doing a live stream with two people. It just all depends if someone's there that wants to hop on. So normally it's just kind of me hanging out with you guys answering your questions. But Katie was around. I asked her if she wanted to be on, and boom, here she is. David, Norway. Woohoo! Right? Oh, I love Norway. Norway's cool. How are things over in Norway? Probably cold. Janie, hey, David. From Denmark. I was lucky. I had a great running week. Good for you, man. That's awesome. It's nice when you're able to dial in and have a week of good running, right? All right, Katie, you're up now.
Savannah, Georgia, USA. Great week running.
KK, thank you. I appreciate you very much.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Where are we? We got Bart. My training is going well. I just waiting for my training schedule for my first Ultra 100K. Where did you get your training Ultra schedule? I came up with mine. I literally just kind of designed it myself, really. There was a book that I used by Hal Kerner, Ultra, I forget the name of it. I'll have to post it. I'll post it in the community link as a picture. I'll take a picture of the book and I'll post it in there a little later. Katie, remind me if I don't remember.
I'll do my best.
But yeah, it's a good book. I created, for my 50 miler, I just kind of created my own. And then based off of that, I'm just kind of slowly kind of building up my miles. Really, it comes down to just building up mileage, right? If you can get a couple of weeks, like if you could kind of peak at 100 miles, like if you could, well, I peaked at over 100 miles one week, but I was trying to keep it between 120, about 120 to 130 kilometers for at least a month. And it worked out really well, right? Again, it's just trying to schedule your day and trying to fit it all in, right?
I personally think you're insane, but
everyone thinks I'm insane when I run long. But Bart over here, he's going to do it. That's awesome. Where are we? My training's going well. Oh, wait a second. Where are we? Oh, I guess you posted in twice. Mike, hey, David. Again, what shoes do you prefer? I can't seem to find a video where you say. I like the Ultra brand, right? So I run in the Ultra Torin 4s. Now, you could get them on sale. They're like last year's model. They got the Ultra Torin Plush 4.5s. They're really good. They're very, like, it's a nice, easy day running shoe with a wide toe box. So your feet, your toes can like splay and they're not like confined like this. And then, you're running and it gets blistered, right? It's a big toe box.
Difference between running and dance. Point shoes, your toes are literally squished together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, right?
I'm just thinking of like some differences and stuff we're going through.
So yes, Ultra, awesome shoe, zero drop, good amount of stack height in there. I think it's like 26 mil, but it's all the way across the bottom. Like, so there's no, like, it's not higher in the heel and lower in the front. It's literally the same all the way across. Really good brand. I also run in the Superior brand. Again, they got the Superior 4.5s. I don't have the 4.5s. I'm running in the 2.5s and the 3.5s. I haven't worn through them yet, so I'm sure I will be upgrading to the next one as I need. ABS or AB4 SLO, Slovenia. Awesome. Nice to have you here, man. And we got Fred. I think we need to discuss Katie's contract. She's creative director, chief strategist, and also makes appearances. That sounds like a very valuable contract. Absolutely. Fist bump, high five. Absolutely. Totally.
Yeah, I do a lot of the creative aspect.
My daughter, like, she did actually the thumbnail for today's video as well. Not the one that I posted, but for the one that we're doing right now. Yeah, she's the one who came up with that. So she is she's awesome, right, Kate? I creativity wise, I mean, you know, you can draw, you can paint, you're just creative, right?
I wouldn't say I can paint.
You have done some, maybe not like, I'm not talking like massive thing, which is not like little things, right?
Okay.
Okay, you can draw amazing. Your drawing is awesome.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay, Maria was saying the running feed. Here's my little contribution. Thank you again, Maria. Appreciate that. It was very kind. Running guy, look at those medals and trophies. What are Katie's biggest achievements in dance? Katie, what's your biggest achievement in dance? Ooh, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd say any exams that I've done, any of my ballet exams or jazz exams that I've done have been really big, like a big step. I think getting into the university that I'm going to for dance next year was a huge achievement for me. And it was like, it really like motivated me to keep going and like not give up. And just kind of like seeing myself improve every year, like just seeing like where I've come from the year before, with technique or flexibility or anything like that. It's just,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, from a father's standpoint, I'm blown away. Like when I see her on stage and she performs, it brings tears to my eyes. And it doesn't matter how many times I see her dance, I'm literally weeping. It's she hits a chord. I don't know what it is, but she just hits it, and I literally am a sobbing mess. And I love it. I mean, it's amazing. And, you know, I kind of well up just even thinking about it.
Actually, I don't know if I said anything before, but when I was, I think, 7, 8, we actually did tap duet together.
Yes. Nobody knows about any of that. So, yes. So, Katie and we danced actually for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years or 3?
I think it was 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned how to tap dance. So, I tapped with Katie in a duet. We did one. And I also did one with my wife and a few others. And like we had like Katie's, well, you can tell her, right? Tell them.
Yeah, we did a family tap group one year with a couple, with 2 of my friends and one of my friends' moms. We did like a family group, and then you and my mom as well. So yeah,
you can't read the comments.
I'm trying. But yeah, so it was nice, and I do miss it.
You know, one of the things, I mean, my best memory, honestly, is when we danced as a family. Like that was really cool. Like I was full on into it. I had this whole costume all done up. I was much larger individual back then. Let's just say it was before my running started. But yeah, I participated. Katie and we had a great time. We danced to that song from Annie, right? Yeah, the musical Annie. Yeah, that was good. That was awesome.
Oh, I don't need anything but you. That was what it was.
Oh, anything but you. Yeah. That was awesome. That was really good times, right? That was a long time. That's like how many years ago? Like 9 years ago? 8 years ago? 2011 was it? Or was it 12?
I can't remember.
13?
It was a long time ago. It was like at least 8 years ago.
Yeah, it has to be. And I'm sure there's video of it somewhere. If you guys want to see me dance, right? If you want to see our family dance, let me know. Comment. You know, give me a fist bump.
In the comments, I want to share this.
right? Just let me know if you want to see that. Right, because I can dig up the archives. I have to find it. I don't even know. I don't even have a CD-ROM. I don't even know how to turn that into a video because unless we record the TV, because my Mac doesn't have a slot for a CD-ROM or anything. So
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So it was South Africa. That's the flag. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know that now. We're fine.
Eric, hey, feeling strong after a nice long run yesterday. I can feel the improvements from being consistent. What are some marathon suggestions around Toronto? Well, the only suggestion around Toronto for marathon is, I mean, it's like Scotiabank Marathon. That's the premier one. That's in Toronto. That's the one that I've run. It's amazing race all throughout Toronto, from like the downtown core to the waterfront, all the way to the east side down to the beaches, and like it's a very, very cool marathon. Really like that one. And I think there's a couple of other ones that you could take advantage of. There's the Mississauga Marathon, which is in Mississauga, obviously, and that's in April or March, April, somewhere around there. Maybe it's late April, I think. And then we've got the one called Around the Bay, and Around the Bay, I think, is a 30-kilometer run. It's down in Hamilton, and I think it's the longest held race. And I think it started in like the 18 something or other, and it's run every year since, until obviously the pandemic hit, and then it was canceled. So yeah, but that's a good one to do. And then you've got like smaller areas, like you've got another marathon in Toronto that you can do, where they run from the north end and then they run all the way down to the water. You also have a couple of other ones like in Guelph and Kitchener, and I think Collingwood may have one. I think Barrie's got one. So there's all kinds of Ottawa. Ottawa's a really good one to run. Really, really nice. I wanted to run Ottawa. But yeah, so I mean, there's a couple others that are happening around. All right, Katie, you can read the next question.
Peter, I just finally finished doing dishes. Greetings from Germany.
Glad
you could join us.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Katie, you can read the next one too.
Cuddles says, wow, Katie has a lot of trophies. What dancing do you do? Okay, this is like 12, 13 years of dance, so it's been a while. I used to do pretty much everything. I've done tap, jazz, lyrical, ballet, contemporary, modern, hip-hop, even though I hate hip-hop. And now I'm focusing on like ballet, lyrical, contemporary kind of, and modern, as that's what I'm going to school for next year.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. He was commenting on the tap dance, because this is all tap dance questions.
Okay, yes.
Okay, he wants to see it. It looks like Morgan wants to see it.
I'm Morgan. I agree. You can see little tiny me as well.
That'd be awesome, Morgan. Totally. Show the video.
You're getting some threats here.
Guys, you have no idea the videos Katie can blackmail me with. Oh my gosh. Like, she pulls out, like, I'm laughing, and next thing I know, there's like, boom, there's a camera on me. Like, I could be saying something crazy, and then there's something on me. I honestly don't know what she has. So if she puts together a video, she's got access to my computer.
I think I was looking through some stuff last night and have about 46 minutes of footage of you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. Like, this is not
working on it.
And she's got access to my computer, so she can upload it into the members only section. So
ooh, okay.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I thought you already knew that though. Oops.
Well, now I know.
Okay, well, I gotta change the password. Oh, Katie, what was your heart rate? Or I guess that's for me. What was my heart rate when I was dancing? I wasn't doing heart rate training.
This is a long time ago.
I wasn't even running back then. So that was like 8 years ago. I didn't start running until about 5 or 6 or 5 years ago. Can't remember. It's all starting to blend together now. Everybody wants these videos. Uh-oh. There you go, Katie. You read that one.
David says, have you ever tried MAF training at 180 steps per minute simultaneously?
Yes. Well, actually, maybe not 108. Well, yes. When I run, I shuffle. So it's kind of like, you probably saw in the video that I posted. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't remember. I may have to do another one on this. But I shuffled along, right? This was back in July, right? Where I talked about how to shuffle. Very, very slow running, right? Like my stride length was like so short, but I had a lot of steps, right? Some little baby steps, and it works. It works. I kind of look like a crazy man, but it works. And that's what I had to do, right? If I, to work my way up to that particular point, right? So, yeah, I've done it, and it can be a little bit of a challenge. I'm a 4-foot striker too, right? So I don't land on my heel; I land on my 4-foot, right? So there's a lot of that, and it takes practice, but you can do it. You can. Run the Planet, David. You should do a video on your medal collection. Oh, my medal collection is like nothing. I mean, Katie could do one on hers.
This isn't everything either. There's more.
My medals are not extensive. I've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I haven't necessarily been a big racer. I would like run one race for the whole entire year, right? And I do all that training. So for me, it's hard to, like, when I'm working, I work on weekends. Like, weekends are busy time. So trying to run a race and operate my business at the same time can be a challenge on the weekends. So I can get out and go for a morning run if it's early enough, but it just depends on where I finish. So if I went to one of these races, further from, where I need to show properties, it can be harder to kind of navigate my way back in time. So I haven't run a whole lot of races because of that, because I got to put my clients first. So it's been a little bit of a challenge to make that. Plus, I love the training so much. I like racing, but this ultra marathon that I just finished, that wiped me out. It took me out for a while. So mentally, physically, heart rate, right? The whole thing. So, and because of that, I'm trying to figure out how to manage the recovery side while still wanting to run and all that. So typically I don't have a lot of medals per se, but you know what? Maybe that'll change in the future. Okay. It seems like everybody wants the video. KK, it looks like we're getting the video.
Oh yeah.
You have to give me time to figure out how I can take it from my CD, take it from a CD and put it into an MP3, or not an MP3, but put it into a format that I can use and upload, because I don't have a CD-ROM drive. I don't have any attachment. I have no way of doing a transfer. And with the pandemic, I got to figure that out. So give me time. I'm sure it'll be there.
Oh yeah.
Great live stream. Got to go now. See you, Chris. Have a good one, buddy. Arlene, I used to take ballet for years, then I stopped. I've always regretted not keeping it up. Katie, what do you say to that?
I say, yeah, ballet is definitely, it's something that's hard to get back into once you stop. But yeah, it's something that I never plan on giving up.
That's awesome.
I encourage you to, if you want to start again, go for it. It's never too late to start again. It might be difficult, but if you want to, then totally go for it.
The only person stopping you is you. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Right? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's so many adult classes that happen in a bigger city. In smaller towns, it's kind of hard to kind of find that, right? But again, you can, I mean, if you could make a studio in your basement or something like that, like professional, like get it all done really nice, and it could be a really great area for you to actually go ahead and practice your trade, right? I mean, that would be cool. I have a very funny feeling Katie will be always doing this.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, I totally see that. 2:30 a.m. here in Indonesia. Wow, man, you're pulling the night shift like I normally do. Normally I'm editing videos at like 2:30 in the morning. Like I was
expose you a little bit here.
What do you want to? You're exposing me.
Okay, so he said
to a degree. As long as it's nothing to do with whatever.
He says he's up editing a video at 2:30. Actually, he's fast asleep by that point, and I've probably been down about 4 times and woken him up.
I've fallen asleep actually editing the video because I got to wait for it to export out of the program, and then I have to wait for it to upload, and then I got to do all the write-up, and it's a process, right?
Some of the membership videos that I'm going to do. I'm going to work on some like little like short 5-minute membership videos. That's like behind the scenes, 2:30 a.m. interview or what things like that.
Yeah, so you're going to do that. You're going to do that for the members then?
Yep.
Okay, well, at least it's not everybody. It's only a select few.
So if you want in on that, I would suggest it because I got some good stuff.
I'm scared, actually. I'm scared now. Brendan's laughing now. He's like, "What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Nice to have you here." If you haven't checked out Brandon's channel, check him out. He's a good guy. He's another Canadian, East Coast guy. Does a lot of shoe reviews. His shoe reviews are awesome. He's a funny guy. I like him. And but yeah, you definitely want to check out Brandon. He's a good guy. Thanks, Brandon, for commenting. Then
you missed Arlene's second comment.
Oh, you got another one there.
Ballet messes up your feet. Oh yeah. Oh, it does. I will tell you that right now. It does. My feet are not a pretty sight.
So what can you do? What can you do to help with that? Is there any
calluses? I mean, honestly, as long as you're dancing, your feet are never going to look nice because you need those calluses. You need the things that you've built up because they take so much pressure. I mean, it's on point. You're standing on your toes.
Yeah.
Like you're literally like you're on. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen a point shoe. I can bring one out, but like you're standing. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, get one of your medals, get one of your trophies, and bring over your shoes. Because I mean, I don't know how she does it, guys. Like, I mean, I think about when I run, and I think about my feet when I'm running, and I'm on the trail and running through streams and rivers and rocks and roots.
Yes. Okay. So these are my old point shoes, but when you're on point, like you're balancing on like the very tips of your toes, and like this only gives so much support. So a lot of it is like your entire body weight is on.
Okay, so hold it up long ways.
This way.
Other way, like side.
This way.
Portrait or landscape mode. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, so that's what it looks on the side view, right? And then on the front, there's a big block on the top, right? It's flat. So when she goes up,
kind of ruined, but
yeah, but then you're up.
All of your weight, your entire body weight is put onto this.
So we think about being a runner and what our feet go through. I mean, I can't imagine what my feet would look like at the end of, like, wow. That's got to be hard. So Arlene, I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, it's definitely rough on the feet for sure, right? Brand says, "Oh my, why? Thank you, dear. Of course, buddy. Hey, we're always here to support everybody. I am a supporter of everybody that tunes in, and everybody is treated well. Like, be the best I can. So." Yeah, I mean, I think this whole YouTube thing is great. An ugly foot contest, ballet dancers versus ultra runners. Who would win? that's okay. Here's the thing, though. Ultra runners, right, and trail runners, we could heal our blisters and the skin that comes off and the black toenails and the toenails that come off and how beat up they look, but then they can heal. I don't know about you as dancers. I don't know how well your feet
If
can
you look at the
heal.
feet of professional dancers, there aren't really any words. Like, you compare, I would say dancers would win in that circumstance.
Maybe we can do a poll. Maybe we can do a poll.
I guess I'm biased because I am a dancer.
I think your feet would be.
If you're on point for like 4, 5, 6+ hours a day, every day without a break.
I don't know
if you guys know, but like professional dancers who like dance like in like the Royal Ballet or whatever, will like between scenes literally stick their feet in a bucket of ice because they're so bad.
Yeah, that's got to be. Yeah, I mean that's got to be hard.
Make it look easy, but it's not.
I mean, you see any dancer up there, I'm telling you, they are nothing a solid muscle. Like, I just look at the things that Katie does just with her like stretching and putting her feet and working on her abs and all these different things. Man, she is like, and I can't imagine when you think about everybody that dances on Broadway and the ballet and all these, like, it's the muscle and the, I can't.
My favorite thing to do is to slide down to the splits right in front of him and watch his face.
Oh, don't. I can't even think. Have you guys ever had it where someone does that to you?
It's my favorite thing to do because
it's like nails on the chalkboard, right? I just can't do it. Oh, it freaks me out. It freaks me out so much.
It's so funny though.
Oh my God, it's nuts. Dancer would be way worse, Eric says. Yes, I agree, man. Totally. Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah.
If you listen. Like,
yeah, my shoes don't sound like that.
Like, it's like solid. So
Katie, will I ever be able to get you to run with me again?
When it's not cold.
Okay.
Possibly.
And then we can fit.
And as long as my shins hold up. Okay,
guys. Who wants Katie to come run with me and we'll film a video in the springtime? Tell me whether you want Katie to run.
Who wants to film a little father-daughter ballet class?
Okay. All right. I'll put it out there. I will do the father-daughter ballet class if Katie runs with me more than once, though. I just once is not good enough.
Excuse me?
Well, come on.
One class, one run. I think it evens out.
No, like 5 runs.
No.
All these, I've done the jeté things and I've done all those other.
Who's doing all of your creative stuff?
Oh, that's true.
I can easily back out.
Okay, so yeah. So if you want Katie to be in one of my running videos, comment below and say, I want Katie to run. And then if you want me to be in a video with Katie teaching me with the dance stuff, say, David, dance.
Oh, yeah.
Go right now.
Get a lot of those going.
Let me know if that's something you guys want.
Get a lot of those going.
I'm not going to do it if the audience doesn't want it, right? I'm just, just saying.
You heard it, guys. Let's go.
Right? Well, while we wait for people to comment and say if they want that, let's you read this one.
Kyle said, Dave, have you ever tried or would consider some of the dancing exercises to improve your running, training?
Yes. Katie's been putting me through one of her core workouts, and that's really hard. So I've been doing that. And I have been trying to incorporate some of my wife's yoga into this, and it's also helped as well. So to answer your question, yes, definitely. All right. So here we go with the next one, Katie.
Okay. KK says Katie must run. Okay.
Hey, KK, maybe you can use your emojis that you have access to now. right? You can use some of your emojis in your comments. So see if that works for you. Okay, I'd like to see some of those running those little, I don't know, emoji faces that I created, the get out and run ones. See if you can bring those up. So, oh, she wants the dancing David too. Okay, so looks like we're doing Katie run, Katie David Dan. Okay. Massage against shins. Yep. Right. Jenny was saying, yeah, you can massage that. Yeah. I've done that for Katie a couple of times to help with her shin splints.
I will. But I have them so chronically that it's sometimes nothing really works except for rest. I've had them like for 4 years constantly. So
okay, we got Katie Must and David Must. All right.
2-2.
Yeah, there we go. All right, David, I've got this unusual image in my head. You as a dance mom arguing. Hey, I could put a wig on.
Oh my gosh, he's done it before. He's done it before. Oh, you guys want to see some more behind the scenes stuff? Okay. If you look at this, if you join the membership team, I will show you a picture of my father dressed up as a woman.
Oh, no.
I will. Anybody who's a member, I will show you. You can hold me to that. He has a wig. He's got everything.
My daughter just threw me under the bus. Oh my god!
That's the blackmail I need.
Oh my gosh!
So please comment if you would like that. Get your membership in. We're gonna have a fun time.
My gosh! Okay, that is not okay. Oh my gosh! Dave dance, but I probably won't watch. Watch me dance. Oh my gosh, it's awful.
It's
Marco, gotta go and run. Go out and run. There it is. Go and run. Katie, there's so many people wanting you to run. Do a video, something like waxing your beard again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have PTSD from that.
Like literal, like for the longest time, like we would be like this towards his face and he'd just like back away.
That was crazy. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but there's a video of me waxing my beard off.
Make it go viral. It is hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, make sure that you have the volume low because the first howling happens. Never do that. It's the most, I don't like using the word stupid, but it was a very stupid idea. It was not wise on my part.
Like good month.
It was last April, and it was part of this. I wanted to create some memories because of this whole pandemic thing, and I was trying to like be fun and try. Never wax your face ever. It was so bad, guys. Oh, it was so bad. Seriously, I still freak out. I still in my head like it's not good. Share the pic with all. They all want to see it, Katie.
Okay.
They all want to see it. You know what? We'll post it for everybody. We'll post that one. Okay. Everybody can see that. Okay, it'll be a community one. Everybody can see that one. Eric, laughing out loud for Halloween or just another Saturday night. Dude, it's Halloween at my house all the time. There's always something going on. It's crazy.
You guys just wait. I'm also going to try and do some behind the scenes on his Instagram as well. So kind of like a Katie takeover, which I've done once before.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram,
I'm going to try and start randomly taking his phone and taking some fun videos.
You can connect with me down below in the comments. It's basically at the Plant Powered Runner and then underscore is the very last thing. But yeah, you can find me out there. Yeah, crazy. Oh my gosh, Katie. Oh my gosh. What are we at now? Excuse
me. Okay, I can be, but it's just because I love
it. It's a smiley face. It's all good. Okay, your turn, Kate.
It says, Katie must be a regular. She can spill the beans, all the secrets.
Yes, she definitely has that on me.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, I got some for you.
Oh, gosh.
But well, I'm not going to go there because it's not her channel. So
Exactly.
I'm not going to embarrass her.
Yeah, I can embarrass you because this is your channel. You have me here. You want me to be here.
Yeah. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So craziness, right? So yeah, I mean, look, I like doing these videos. I like kind of hanging out with you guys. I like talking. I like, you guys get to know me a little bit more as opposed to just seeing me on the video all the time. This is more of like being able to connect with you guys, and this is what I enjoy, right? So it's a lot of fun, right? It's a lot of fun, and like I said, I appreciate all you guys when you bring in the comments. I love reading your comments, guys. I really do. So what's okay? So here's a question, and because you guys are all over the world right now, so in 2021, do you think by the summertime we'll have races kind of back where you are? Or do you think it's going to take until next year before races are normal again, right? Because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's just one of those things I'm thinking about, right?
Day by day, I guess.
Yeah, like it's been kind of tough just trying to think about whether we have a race to run, or is there going to be a virtual race? And I kind of want to have like a real race. And just like my daughter, Katie, she wants to have a real dance competition, right? So
those are not looking promising right now.
Yeah, a lot of it's not. I mean, the vaccines are out, and it's just a matter of getting it into people's arms now, really, at the end of the day, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I just don't know when the next race is going to happen, right? I don't know about you guys, but what do you guys think? Arlene says, I have several real races on the schedule this. Really? That's awesome. Oh, good for you. That's awesome. It's nice to be able to have a race somewhere in the world that's normal, right? We're in summer in South Africa, anticipate races in October. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess as the year goes later, the chance of a race kind of coming back is going to be, significantly improved, right? As opposed to where we are right at the moment, right? So I don't know. It's a little crazy. But hey, we're all staying safe. We're all staying, doing everything that we can do. Marco, I hope so. I don't expect it this year. Yeah, it's around the world, man. It's rough. Similar trail races are still going on. Or sorry, smaller trail races are still going on. Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. As long as you keep it, I guess the small ones they can get away with it. It's the big, huge marathons that and even the big trail, like, I mean, ultra, what was it, UTMB? I mean, I can't even imagine that and trying to even run that race with everything that's going on right now. So, yeah. Okay, you read this one, Katie.
Eric, nothing until the fall of 2021. All my spring and summer will be postponed for the second time. I feel ya.
Yeah.
I feel ya.
Yeah, and this is one thing I do like. This is like an outlet for me, being able to kind of connect with all of you guys, because I mean, I was out this morning to show properties. Man, on a normal day, there would have been so much traffic, so much, right? Hardly anything. It was like I was driving at like 3:00 in the morning on a Sunday morning. Like there was no cars out whatsoever, and this is like in the middle of the day. It was empty. So at least people are staying home, right? Because that's what we've been told, right? Stay home. But yeah, it felt weird being out there. So Katie, do you have a cat in there at all?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you did this.
Well, there was a hair around here, but
okay. Okay, you read this one, Katie.
Arlene, they'd have the JFK 50 miler in November, about 800 runners.
JFK 50 miler, love that. That's an awesome race. I mean, I would love to be able to fly out there and run that one. 800 runners. That's a good amount of runners, right? That's not. I mean, that's not small. It's a good number. But yeah, I'd love to run the JFK. That's awesome. And those elite guys that run that race are fast. like crazy fast. I don't know how they do it. Like Miller, I don't know how Miller and Hawks, they run so fast. I absolutely have no idea. Guys are insane. There you go, Katie.
Fred, races all depends on mutations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's what it is, guys. It's what it is. So listen, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I got to get out and run because I got a self-made ultra that I've created that I'm running in August, and I got to do the work.
I'm going to do the support team again.
Yes, at least it's in August, right? But I got to put in the work. So, but I think that's it. I think that's all I got for today, kid. What about you? You're good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So thanks everybody for joining. Really appreciate it. Loved chatting with you all. Really appreciate you tuning in and you watching the videos. It really means a lot to me. And Katie, what do I always say? Let's sign off like I always say on the count of 3, right? 1, 2, 3.
Get it.
Get out and run. See you, babe. Bye. There we go. And see ya.